Okay, if you're a buyer or a seller and you're looking to work with a real estate agent, either to buy property or sell it, how do you select a realtor? Well, I've been a realtor full-time for 25 years, and there's some things that drive me crazy about this process that I'm going to share with you in this very short video. But the most important thing that I'm going to share with you is beware of the radio ads you see and the internet ads. And they are all over. Well, why do I say that? Well, those companies are advertising that they work with the best agent, the most qualified agent, the most ethical agent. And let me tell you, after doing business for 25 years as a full-time realtor, those companies are referring realtors who are willing to pay those companies to give them leads. That's the selection process, just so you know. And it's not that those are all bad realtors, but that is a fact. There are dozens of companies. I'm not going to mention any names. If you turn the radio on, especially AM, you'll hear it. Or if you get on Facebook or you get anywhere on the internet, you're going to see the ads. But these are not real estate companies. They bring nothing to the table. They have no listings. They have no realtors. Yet they market to you, a buyer and a seller, that they can get you the most qualified or the best or the most ethical realtor. And it's important that you, the public, knows that who they're referring to you are the agents who are willing to pay those companies for leads. Now, I have never once in 25 years have I ever paid one of those companies, because they bring nothing to the table other than marketing. And I realize a whole lot of realtors are going to argue, and I'm going to get some nasty comments, but most realtors, certainly the full-time deal ones, are going to agree with this. It's a fact. Now, am I saying that all those realtors are bad? No, there's certainly some really good qualified realtors that pay those companies, and I know some of them. But it's important that you know, as a buyer or seller, that they're not doing a selection process. They're handing out the names of the agents who are willing to pay for them. And the other thing I wanted to tell you is beware of radio ads that you hear from realtors, and you see it on the internet sometimes, that say, we'll buy your home if we don't sell it in X number of days. We'll buy your home. Well, and I've worked for 2 companies over the 25 years who had that program. And let me tell you, in every single case, whether it's an individual realtor or whether it's the company, they will buy your home after X number of days. But it's for about 45, 50, maybe 60% of market value. So just when you hear that, realize that's an ad, that's a ploy. They're not going to buy your home for market value. Will they buy it? Yes, but you're going to get somewhere between 45 and 60% of your market value if they buy it. And the other ad that I hear from realtors, and I hear this a lot, I travel the country, I coach, and I give presentations, and I heard this up in, actually it was somewhere on the East Coast, I won't say where, and I hear it often, but a radio ad from a top agent actually said, we have 5,245 ready, willing, and able buyers to buy your home. Wow. One real estate team, I don't care how many agents they have over 5,000 ready, willing, and able buyers. Now, that might be BS. As a matter of fact, I'm sure it is. Now, they have a list of 5,200 some names, I'm sure, but those are not ready, willing, and able buyers. So just beware and use your common sense. The important thing is to realize you want to work with a realtor who is full-time, number one. You want to interview, whether you're working with a buyer's agent or a seller's agent, you want to interview 3 or 4 realtors in your market. You want to make sure they're full-time, and you want to make sure they focus in the area and in the type of property you want to buy. Now, there's a lot of realtors, and I was guilty of this at times over the 25 years, that handled everything. Well, nobody can handle everything right. It's like the attorney who practices in every field. No, if I'm going to a real estate attorney, I want an attorney who does only real estate. If I'm going to a corporate attorney, I want somebody who specializes in corporate law. And it's the same real estate. In real estate, find a realtor who's working in your area and who is full-time, and check some references. And the other thing I will caution you, don't be afraid to work with a brand new realtor. As a matter of fact, I'm not saying they're better. There's wonderful experienced agents and there's wonderful new realtors. But if you think about it, we're in the day and age of technology, and the newer, younger realtors are more likely to pick up on that, and they may be able to expose your home a little bit better. Not every realtor, I'm just saying, they're going to be aggressive, they're going to be hungry. They may be the best realtor. Of course, the best realtor might be the most experienced realtor or the number one. That's for you to decide. All I'm telling you is be very careful of the radio and the internet ads that you see. And I say that because most of the public does not really trust our industry. And Gallup does a poll every year. It's right there. They have the public rate high trust level of all these professions. And at the top are nurses, pharmacists, and medical doctors. And I think most of us would agree, most of us have pretty high trust level in those fields. And at the bottom are lobbyists, telemarketers, and members of Congress. And other than lobbyists, telemarketers, and members of Congress, I think the rest of us would agree they should be at the bottom of the barrel as far as trust. Well, realtors have a 20% high trust level, and the public has a 20% high trust level, and we're actually below lawyers. And I got that up just so you can take a look at it. That's where we are. And obviously, that's the wrong place to be. That's not where you want to be. There's a lot of reasons for that. So it's really important to pick a realtor, and I'm saying don't pick a realtor based on a radio ad or an internet ad, please. Here's another article from the LA Times. It says some 67.5% of the public do not trust realtors. I'll give my name, I won't give my location because I didn't make this to pick up clients. I deal only in luxury homes, and I won't even say the area or the company I'm with. But I did write a book last year, Revolution in Real Estate. It's been a #1 bestseller on Amazon, and feel free to contact me over Facebook or over the internet if you have any questions. Anyway, remember, don't pick a realtor from a radio ad or from an internet ad. Interview, get one who specializes in what you're looking for. You guys have a good day.